Hello, my name is Kacper Świsłowski, and right now we are in Świnoujście on 20th conference made by Polish Wind Energy Association, and I will be speaking with Gustavo Valbuena, Regional Director in FairWind. Hello.
Hello.
And also with Grzegorz Marcinkiewicz, Training Manager at European Wind Academy. Hello. So I want to ask you, Gustavo, one question about FairWind is known for installing wind turbines, but what else can you do?
Well, FairWind has been historically present in the wind industry for years since the beginning. And yes, we started as the, let's say, installation company in this field. We have developed those competencies, but we quickly realized that we wanted to be present in the entire value chain of the wind industry, not only wind, but also the entire renewable world. And we provide these services across the entire lifetime of the wind farms. It means that we are present in the installation as well as in the maintenance and operation. We provide those specialized services, including preventive, corrective, as well as the decommissioning when the turbines come to the end of their lifetime. So we are present in the whole value chain, and this is our vision, to become this player that can perform across the entire lifetime of the wind farms and the assets.
Okay, and from your experience, how important is to keep the services and maintenance going, and how to develop that?
Well, I mean, the purpose of installing wind turbines is to keep them operating as long as possible, as much as possible, to produce as much energy as possible. So we are aiming to enable that for our customers, the owners, and the market, so that whenever that there is a wind turbine, a wind farm, it is operating for as long as possible, it is producing clean energy for as long as possible, and this asset is basically making possible the transition. So we are here to make possible this transition, and we are proud to be part of this service, part of the operation.
Okay, so Grzegorz, because we are talking about operation services, how long does it take to train the technicians to work in wind industry?
It's a quite tricky question, because it actually depends from FairWind customers. It's slightly different training matrix, training requirement, depending if we have different job profile. We have service technicians, onshore, offshore. We have installation technicians, onshore, offshore. We have blade technicians, and it's actually depending from the type of profile. It depends how much they have to actually train themselves to be allowed to access to the wind turbine. We can say that it could be everything from 1 week to, for example, 3 weeks, 4 weeks. Yeah. For comparison, basic safety training, for example, this is like a bare minimum to access to the turbine, like first aid, manual handling. It takes 1 week. But if you are going to certain tasks, you maybe have to do another 1 week of technical training, another 1 week of OEM specific training. For example, different manufacturers, they have different requirements. Or if you are blade technician, maybe you have to do IRATA training, which is a rope access training, which also lasts for 1 week. So it could be 1 week or 4 weeks even.
Okay, but how do you train these people, and also how important are instructors in this process?
Instructors actually, for us as a European Wind Academy, part of FairWind Group, instructors is our key asset. And actually our instructors, they are people who have a variety of experiences on the job. In our case, actually, most of my instructors are actually ex-FairWind installation or service technicians. So they have experience, they have a knowledge, and they pass that knowledge to our technicians, and also our competitors' technicians, because we are not only training people for FairWind Group, but also for the different OEMs and different subcontractor companies.
Okay, so during this conference there are a lot of ongoing talks about the permitting process, but also about the costs in the wind industry. And Gustavo, what do you think about how important are the costs and how to reduce them?
Well, definitely cost is a very important part of every customer's business case. We cannot ignore cost. Cost is always going to be present, especially if we think about the longer term. The cost of the lifetime of the asset is one of the main topics to be assessed or to be evaluated when the financing is being performed. So we are very conscious of cost reductions needed in the entire value chain. What I can say to that is that safety and quality are part of our core competencies, right? So we focus on providing the skills and the people with the right safety and quality education, and that is only possible when you have a very comprehensive and complete training phase. And that training phase we do in cooperation with our sister company, the European Wind Academy, and we have been successful in providing technicians for the industry, not only for FairWind, but as Greg was mentioning, for the entire market, for the entire industry. So what happens is when you do things right for the first time, and when you execute your job with the right quality and safety levels, then costs are going to be reduced significantly. Let me just give you one example. It is almost 100 times more expensive to fix a mistake made at field when the turbine is installed than what it is before, like when the process is started in the installation or in the maintenance. So it applies for everything. So when you have good and prepared people for the execution of the activities, you are gonna always secure that the cost, non-conformity and non-quality costs are gonna be reduced. And that's the part that we want to play and that we are playing successfully here.
Okay, so I think that will be all. Thank you for the talk.
All right. Thank you very much.